Good morning campers. It's that time of the week again, and we are getting ready for the big little tea time festival for the Caravan and Motorhome Club. Their initiative to get us all out in our tents, caravans, our motorhomes, but in the safe bubble of our drives or our gardens. Okay, and it's also the VE Day special. Now I'm crouching down like this because I wanted to show you that I've been raiding my wardrobe for things that look appropriate. So there we go. Right, I'm going to sit down now and make myself comfy. So yeah, what are we cooking then? VE Day special. Well, you can see we're joining in the fun. We've got our own afternoon tea prepared. And before we go, I'm also going to just decorate a second one of these, look. Little Victoria sponges. Quintessentially sort of British, isn't it, that I think we all ought to, if you can't get the flour, try and treat yourselves to something from the bakery. I think that's a great idea. So this is John. Hello. John, my sous chef. But what we're cooking today on the Kadak in the paella pan. Would you like to put paella pan on there, John, please? Is not a paella, you'll be delighted to know. I don't think it's meant to go like that. I think you don't have this on. Never mind. I can talk to you. It'll work, won't it? It'll work. Yeah, we're novices. So, thing is, VE Day, what shall we cook? What is World War II? And when I was thinking about it, one thing came into my mind. Spam. Yes, Spam. And I've researched it, and it's American, and it was first on the market in 1937, just before the outbreak of the Second World War, and it was manufactured in huge quantities to be shipped out to wherever their soldiers, the GIs, were stationed. And interestingly, my research tells me it got as far as the Pacific Islands and Hawaii. Yeah, and it's still one of the most popular ingredients in Hawaiian cooking, which gave me the idea of making something sort of Hawaiian. What do you get in Hawaii? You get pineapples on your pizzas, don't you, John?
Yes.
You do like a pineapple pizza? Not special. So I'm going to do a fake-away fried rice on the Kadak, okay? So I'm going to do it using Spam. You don't have to. If you're vegetarian, don't put it in, clearly. But it's actually all right. We grew up on it. Did you have Spam when you were a youngster?
No.
You were posh. Right, please take the lid off me.
No, I can't wait.
Please take the lid off me. Because I've got to stay sitting down. You'll get John's. Right. I'm just going to put a tablespoon.
Do you want it on?
Just average tablespoon of oil in there. And I've got ready my ingredients. I've got various things, but I'm starting with an onion and a mushroom, okay? But it's one of those you can do what you like with. But it's easier than getting it from the takeaway, I tell you. So I'm just popping those in there to start the sizzle whizzle. And we've even got Spam in our. Would you like a sandwich, John?
Oh, yes, please.
I told you, I've cut them into triangles and everything. Look. It's Spam sandwich. It's a bit of Spam sandwich. Nice. So, these are them quite keen actually, all seriousness, on VE Day. These are my dad's medals. And he was called up 2 weeks after his 18th birthday. And he went off to Italy. And he didn't come back for nearly 7 years. So we think we're bad in lockdown. So, yeah, it's sizzling. So we're really keen, aren't we, to get back in our caravans, motorhomes and tents. And I guess you're all planning where we're going to go first trip out. Where do you fancy? Just thinking it over while he enjoys his Spam sandwich. So anyway, back to the cooking. So that's just doing fine in there. So now I'm going to add pre-cooked rice, okay? I just cooked this off this morning, and that's the frying part. I'm not going to put it all in. I'm just going to stand up, so excuse me. Oh yeah, that's really good. Perhaps we can just go a little bit mad, have a bit more. So this is a fried rice, but it's going to be egg fried rice. So I do have the eggs ready. I've got some frozen peas straight from the freezer. In you go. Now we're going to the Hawaiian part. Pineapple. In you go. Can be tinned, it can be fresh, it can be frozen. This is frozen. Alright. And then, if you could stand up, John, could you do me a favour and just keep turning that through? I'll just even crouch. That's lovely. And then, a bit of seasoning. This is all option. This is a bit of five spice. Tiny bit, half a teaspoon. You don't want to overpower it. That's it. Is that plenty?
Too much.
Too much. And then the crown of the show, the Spam. Right. Now we're in Hawaii. And we've got some soy sauce. The reason I'm not putting any salt in really is soy sauce I find quite a salty one. So that's lovely. See, it's nearly finished. The meat's already cooked out of the can. So I'm just going to put a good tablespoon of soy, making a lovely satisfactory sizzling sound. It is. And then I'm going to add the eggs. And it's really just like making an omelette or scrambled eggs. You've par cooked them through and then just swirl them through the rest, and that's the actual dish finished. I'm going to have a little investigate. Lovely. So what we're doing now, I'm just going to show you this. Is it too hot to handle? No. See? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a bit of space to one side in the pan. Now I'm going to show you that. There. And that's where the eggs are going to go. And John is an excellent omelette chef, aren't you, John?
No.
And he's going to keep his eyes on that egg while I sit down. The only thing we haven't got here is a cuppa. Not much of an afternoon tea without a cup of tea or coffee. Bad planning. But anyway, I hope you're all going to join in for the VE Day, the little tea time festival, and have a great time. Do something special. Make it an occasion. I think we should be trying, like, why save your best china for best? Use it every day. Every day should be a special day, especially now when we're so restricted with what we can do. So, how's it doing? Let me see. See, we've got the omelette bit setting there now. That's it. Just keep giving that a little stir.
What I've been doing.
No, I'm
been talking.
And then just stir it right the way through the whole dish. Now, John, please. Yeah. And then we will have a look at the Victoria sponge. And I think that looks rather triumphant, that one. Can you see that? This. Yeah, this is lovely. So, have we done? I think we're finished, you see. That's how quickly it is to make egg fried rice. Spam Hawaiian style today. We'll turn the heat off, please, John. Off the Kadak. And there. It's absolutely great. It's as simple as that. It can be a side dish to your whatever you get, you know, sweet and sour, or it can be a dish, standalone dish, as it is. Now then, I'm going to just have a look at this. I brought out. John, just pop into the other room, please, either the kitchen or the conservatory. There's two halves of Victoria sponge waiting. So I've got a piping bag with a star nozzle on there. People are always fascinated by piping, and Paul Hollywood did say when I was on the Great British Bake Off that I was not half bad at piping. I mean, he gave me some stick for a lot of my work, but he said my piping was okay. So I've got the sponges coming through now, and I've got a little offset spatula there. Here he is. That's great. So I just baked these off this morning. Usual, simple Victoria sponge. So you choose your best one for the top. And I do jam first. Do you do jam first?
No.
So, just the jam. Lovely. Just so you can see it, you need to just push it to the edges a little bit with that knife. And then, my piping bag. So, I'm going to twist it, twist it, twist it. And then, can you see? I hope you can see. I'm going to squeeze. All the way around. This is butter icing, just because I haven't got any fresh cream in, but obviously it's really lovely if you've got a pot of fresh cream. Whip it up, and then put the lid on. And with anything in baking, if you make a mistake, a bit of icing sugar dusted on the top just transforms it. Just like that. And I brought another little flag. And there we've got ourselves a pair of VE Day Special. Come around here and say hello. We can't see you for the Kadak, John. You've got your little head poking out.
Poking over the top.
What do you think to those?
Lovely.
Look lovely, don't they? So, guys.
This one's mine.
Yeah, which one's John's? So, have a great big little tea time festival VE Day Special, and look forward to seeing you next time. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bit off. Turning us off.